Newsflash! No matter how much hate our backlash we get, we're not stopping. We'll keep calling Kate out for every time she explodes Liam's name. She can keep playing the victim. We'll keep speaking the truth. Try us. Here we go again. Nostalgia is a real issue. Stop weaponizing just because you can't handle people calling out manipulation, performative rape, or hypocrisy. We're not your scrapgoat. Stop twisting everything to spin your narrative and go turn people into silence. Kate Cassidy with the 444. It's not yours. Does not mean a thing to you out of an exploitation of Liam's connection and love for another. So, Kate, stop exploiting Liam. Stop using his name for attention. Stop deleting justice for Liam comments to protect your image. Stop turning his memory into content. If you ever truly love him, you'll stop all of this, because this isn't grief. It's a money-making machine. And here we go again. It's always people who never cared about Liam before, suddenly showing up to talk about him while defending Kate. Sit this one out. I'm a nice person, but when some people still want to bash Liam, I lose all respect for you. That goes for any of the 5 of the men of One Direction. Words hurt. They may not say it, but these words hurt big enough. From the media. Be kind. People celebrate Liam now for saying things used to ridicule him for years. How can I not be mad about this? Seeing people comment, Liam is the win, under Kate's rules, actually insane. This isn't grief anymore. It's full-blown delusion. Romanticizing everything she posts while ignoring the blatant exploitation. You're not honoring him. You're seeing a narrative built on. A lot of people worked really hard to destroy Liam's image. Maya was just one of those people. Why is nobody, except his sisters, celebrating an awful hate campaign? And why is no one taking responsibility? The real watermelon challenge is speaking out about Palestine. More than 20% of Gaza's population has been unalived this genocide. 444,000 innocent people. We've come to give the most precious things in our life, just to get a kilo of flour. 5 deaths due to malnutrition reported in Gaza in the past 24 hours. Gaza is being starved by a deplorable terrorist state, and you're all silent. U.S. government facilitating masturbation. People surrounding the "why do you care about what's happening in a faraway country" play. Gaza reached level 5 starvation, which means irreversible even if food becomes available again. The body is going to be permanently damaged. Let that sink in. 100,000 babies under the age of 2, including 40,000 under the age of 1, will die within a matter of days due to lack of nutritional support and baby formula. Aid must enter now. Break the siege. Open the crossings. End the genocide. You guys, especially big accounts, use your power for Gaza, Sudan, Congo, and all others who are suffering need your voice. Famine in Gaza calculated cold, strategic plan for the occupation, a final solution. This is the stage of genocide when no one is safe and they mean to exterminate all life in Gaza. All life! Human beings, stop being silent! If you're wondering why the dam is broken on Gaza, it's simple. It's not real carry out the final solution. It's done. Every town has been flattered. Everyone's so alive experiencing the level of famine they can't come back from. Criticizing now is too late. That's why. The babies that are currently dying of malnutrition, those should be on formula still. You know, the formula we've been saying but they're simply blocking. The formula we told you the only possible reason that block was to start baby's death. Yeah, that formula. Adults can never think sometimes. One of the reasons death from malnutrition hits babies first.
And if you were to ask me who I'd promote, Jefferson has my vote. I had never agreed with Jefferson once. We have fought on like 75 different fronts. But when all is said and all is done, Jefferson has beliefs. Burr has none.
I'll never forgive you for hurting Liam. Maya, you built your entire image off of Liam, his name, his pain, his legacy. You inserted yourself to every narrative, played the victim, and made his grief your spotlight. You mocked his mental health, dismissed his struggles, and turned his lowest moment into your content. Maya Henry needs questioned. She predicted Liam's death in her book with a balcony scene and then predicted something bad would happen to him just days before he died. Maya and her very dangerous family has close connections to Roger, who was once a #1 suspect. Question Maya Henry. Someone tell Kate Cassidy when she was 11 years old, the song Best Song Ever hadn't been released, and when she was 10, One Direction didn't even exist. There is dignity, quietness, and respect in grieving someone you love and have lost. And there is Kate Cassidy, the anti-stiffness of quiet and dignified grief. Liam's family has my whole heart and never any respect. She, on the other hand, does not, nor will she ever. Nintendo Switch 2 Lite just got leaked. Now that I have your attention, Israel has attacked another ship built of aid heading to Gaza. All crew on board have been abducted. This is another violation of international law. This is what Israel saw as a threat. Israel held custody as if they entered illegally, even though they were forced to be taken from international waters and brought to Israel against their will. Authorities gave them two options: agree to a voluntary deportation or remain in Israel's custody. If you're in the US, tell guards to condemn Handala's capture and to ban all aid enter now. If you haven't found somewhere to donate yet, please consider donating to the Hinge Job Foundation. They're an organization taking offensive legal actions against perpetrators of crimes against Palestinians. Do not stop posting about watermelons. We have enough aid for 3 months, but Israel isn't allowing it to enter Palestine. If you can't donate, please share this video. Every little helps. I heard some people took advantage of Liam, and how do we still do? They use his trust, his kindness, and his fame for their own gain, with no regards for his safety or his life. It's painful seeing the harm go on, even after he's gone. He gave so much, and got so little in return. I am not in a parasocial relationship. I understand using a new word and feel the need to use it, but doing so is manipulative and inappropriate. My grief and respect for Liam's memory cannot be reduced to that term. I am so frustrated. Kate is using Liam's name. Open your eyes. She should stop exploiting Liam. Using someone's name after death to build a brand and gain followers isn't love. It's exploitation. Liam's name has become a marketing tool, and the fact that people still clap her is sickening. Say it louder. Using grief for clap isn't healing. It's manipulation. Kate deleting the comments she doesn't like, including those where people ask her why she doesn't ask for justice flame, is another level of clout chasing. Be for real.
You look so dumb right now.
Kate Cassidy and her TikToks. Oh, it's raining. Send a sign, Liam. Oh, there's a rainbow. The comments if you want to furl up. Stupid people laughing at every crocodile tear. These 5 people are not individually responsible for Liam's unaliving. There is such much more to this, and I'm not seeing any of what they're feeding as justice. Smokes, mirrors, and distractions constantly. They want to silence us by giving us what they think we want to see. They have been trying to destroy Liam for years, so don't believe for 1 minute this has only happened because of some upstay in a hotel. These 5 are Muppets being used as a get-out for people at the top. Justice is not now. We'll keep fighting for Liam. Every time I see her face, I get the urge to vomit. I feel disgusted. What she's doing to Liam is so disrespectful. Why, Kate? Why? Maybe still don't see anything wrong with this. I'm not staying silent about it anymore. If you watch any of my Justice for Liam tweets, you will notice that what I did for censor sound is that I used Yoshi sounds. What would happen if I put Yoshi for the voice filter I use? Kate Cassidy with the 444. It's not yours. Does not mean a thing to you or an exploitation of Liam's connection and love for another. So, Kate Cassidy and her TikToks. Oh, it's raining. Send a sign, Liam. Oh, there's a rainbow. The comments make you want to furl up. Stupid people laughing at every crocodile tear.